Hello everyone, welcome back to Bridgemaster Expert Series. We're starting today with D-7. One spade, two spades. Okay, my spades look pretty flimsy. Got diamond losers, I got heart losers. Okay, I only have to take 8 tricks. Well, it seems natural to play low here, right? I don't really want East on lead to put a heart through. I'm not sure exactly that a heart through would be a huge problem, but like all it does is increase the defense's options if I let East on lead. Maybe he would put a spade through, actually. Maybe that takes away from the heart ruff I need. I don't know, this looks miserable. And way less... It looks more open-ended than a lot of the Bridgemaster problems. Right? There's not like one suit calling to you like, solve me, or something like that. There's just a bunch of stuff you have to do. So, like... Let's say I get the clubs wrong and have only 3 tricks there. I'm taking at most 3 spades. One heart and maybe a heart ruff? Like, that would be 8 tricks, but it needs everything to go right after getting the clubs wrong. Or if I get the clubs right, maybe I can afford for one of those other problems to occur. Yeah, I think what I'm supposed to do is play low here so the defense can't draw trump profitably. Oh, you know, that too might have been an important card, actually. Hang on. Maybe I need to preserve multiple cards that are lower than dummies. So, like, play the 5 here. And it's still not clear what to do. Like, West might have Queen Jack of Spades, or it might be Queen Singleton. Can I survive Queen Singleton, I guess, is a question to ask. Like, if I play low here, I am guaranteed 3 spade tricks. That's something, right? But then I only have 1 heart, possibly. Well, almost certainly. Which means I would need 4 clubs. I'd have to guess the clubs. If I play high, there is some chance I could secure a heart ruff still. By playing like ace jack of hearts, forcing whoever's got the... If someone has the king and queen of hearts and doesn't have a 3rd spade to lead, I could get a heart ruff that way. It's unlikely, but possible. I don't know. I feel like I'm just totally lost on this deal. Which is a shame, because the last video I recorded was one of the World Class Series problems. And that one actually went really well. I got all 3 of the problems right on the first try and understood why I was getting them right. And here I am on an expert problem, just like no idea what to do. Well, okay, that didn't work. But West had queen and jack, so there wasn't... Well, maybe I could have done better there. Ace, jack of hearts, after winning the king, right, was what I was arguing. So now, like... I need to get 8 tricks. For 8 tricks, I need 4 clubs. Or, I guess if East has the king and queen of hearts, I can get another trick that way. That's a good point. I would need multiple entries to the dummy for that. But I would have them, right? King, low to jack. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's worth a try. Actually, the king of diamonds is a threat, right? Against East. Maybe that's useful somehow. I don't think it is. But maybe. Because if East has the king and queen of hearts, then you can just lead up the ace-jack twice. So you don't need a diamond threat for that to work. Is there some trump squeeze? Where I can try to rough out the king of diamonds using the hearts as a threat? I mean, not really. Well, actually, maybe the point of this hand is that leading hearts towards the ace-jack is the wrong idea. It only works a quarter of the time. Whereas roughing out East's ace of diamonds seems quite plausible, right? West led the suit. He could very likely have 5 or more. Like, sure, he could have 4 or even 3, but 5 or more is not unlikely. And in that case, we can use 3 dummy entries in clubs to rough a diamond, and then cash the diamond, right? And certainly you could produce enough dummy entries in clubs. Can you do that while also combining your chances with clubs? Presumably yes, but like how to do so effectively. If we play a low club to the 8 and it loses, then we're looking fine. We messed up the clubs, but we can still play diamonds for a trick. Low club to the 8 and it wins is interesting. We can play a low diamond back. Try another club. Well, no. Well, maybe. Diamond, second club. We can still put in the 9. And at any time, West chooses to put up the... Yeah, the issue is... Okay, so watch. This finesse is going to work. No. Okay, well, I guess I was a little premature there, actually. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, but... I don't know. Low club... Can we play King of Clubs first? I don't think so. Because then, if East has the Queen of Clubs, we might have only 2 club entries. So I don't think we can actually do any better than what I just did. It loses, but we jump on the ace and use the 3 club entries to rough out diamonds. And in this way, I at least still made the contract if West had the queen, right? No dice. The hearts weren't working either. Was this something about how I was supposed to play the spades differently? Not obviously. What's the joke? Oh, that's a good point. If East actually had the Jack of Spades, he wouldn't have played the ace on the first spade trick. So let's go back and do that and see if that was all I was missing or if there's still problems. Oh, I guess I played the 5, right? So now we could try, like, Jack of Hearts to see if they let me ruff a heart. But I assume they won't. They'll win it, cash the last spade, and then play another heart. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is actually making a huge difference. I'm still lost. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to do the same thing, I guess. Honestly, in some ways, it looks worse at this point. Because now they might be able to ruff one of Dummy's club entries. Well, no, because I can make them switch to a spade here. So this way I managed also to, in case East did have King Queen of Hearts, like I managed to get the heart finesse in, so that's nice. And then I can still fall back on the diamonds. Still doesn't work. Like, I'm just terrible at this. Oops. Okay, let's get on with it. Yeah, when you can... It's another dummy reversal? Oh, no. Ah, if we assume West has the Jack of Spades, East can't lead... I see. Yes, if we're assuming that... I don't need to rough out this at all. Okay, I'm bad. I understand now. The point is that I don't... this is so stupid because in the previously recorded video I mentioned, the world class one, I think B16 through 18, it was also a dummy... There was a dummy reversal that I eventually spotted. And this one is nominally easier. But yeah, the point is East can't lead spades, and I missed that detail. They led a heart. I was like, oh great, I can put in the Jack and threaten a heart ruff. But better is to just win and don't threaten anything. Just take the diamond ruffs. They can't stop you. And now we have a spade left. Okay. Yes. West has the last spade and is the danger. Okay, so I didn't really put the dots together about what the spade what the defense's plays in spades meant and how I could take advantage of that. Okay, we're in 5 clubs. West overcalled 2 spades. You shouldn't really do that here with only 5 of them, so probably 6. We have 6 certain club tricks. 3 hearts and a diamond is 10. We need 11. He does have only 5 spades. Okay. So we could finesse, and if that finesse works, we make the contract. But if it doesn't, we go down. So the other thing we could try to do is like ruff a heart. There shouldn't be any squeeze here because they've taken away my last dummy entry. And I would have to run all the clubs first, and then I could never get back to dummy. So I don't think that's the line. Unless... What if I could ruff 3 diamonds? And then play a spade heart squeeze against North? West? Doesn't seem very good, does it? Like, it seems more natural to try to ruff a heart. The issue is, like, what if the hearts are 6-1? They'll ruff my heart before I can ruff one. And even if the hearts aren't 6-1, if I get that ruff, I might have trouble drawing trump. So maybe the issue is that I should start a trump coup immediately to recover from a bad trump break after ruffing a heart. Yeah. Like, I want to ruff in hand, not because it's like doing something special, but because it's not like setting up a trick in diamonds or something like that. But if the hearts, or if the clubs like this are 4-0, I need to have ruffed a bunch so that I can still finesse east for the last club. And I need east to follow to at least the 3 hearts for this to work, right? So every time I'm in dummy, I should be ruffing something. So play a diamond. But now I may as well just lay down 3 hearts. He ruffed. Okay, how am I supposed to survive that? Oh, wait. It's very obvious. Just ruff it. I don't need dummies, dang all clubs to be good for anything. Ruff it. I have a high cross ruff here. That's an embarrassing slip up. Okay, well, there you go. That's that one done. One little mistake there. 6 diamonds. If we count tricks from South's perspective, Then we have 5 diamonds, 2 spades is 7, 2 clubs is 9. A heart ruff is 10, and you could like lose a club to set up an 11th trick. So if we could ruff 2 hearts and afford to lose a club, we would be good, right? But what if... How bad is the trump split is what I want to know. It's fine. Or wait, is that fine? I don't know yet. I need to continue... Well, wait a minute. If I cash this last diamond... God, this feels stupid. I'm just like not... I don't have a plan at all. Oh, I shouldn't have started this recording session. I thought my mind was in it because I did well in the world class one I just recorded, but I'm like falling into a coma. If I cash another diamond and the diamonds are 2-2, then I've made the contract. But if the diamonds are 3-1, then I haven't. And I don't know what to do if the diamonds are 3-1. Like, take a club finesse, try to set up a spade trick. I don't know. Club finesse doesn't even really do anything. So we're always getting 3 club tricks if we're willing to lose 1 to the queen. But I guess maybe we could get 3 clubs without losing 1 to the queen if West has the queen. But so what? I then still need to find another trick somewhere, which would have to be spades. Or a spade club squeeze against West? Maybe that's the idea. So test diamonds, because if they are 2-2, the contract is easy, but of course they're not. East plays the 9 of clubs. Strongly suggesting the queen is over here. Assuming we trust the robots to signal honestly, which I do. Would a good player be deceptive or honest here? I'm not really sure, but Fred doesn't really make the opponents give loud, false signals here, I don't think. So, I don't know. Spades? I don't think this is working out so hot. This gets over roughed, right? Could rough high. Yeah. But this is not enough tricks. Cross to a diamond, rough out the last spade. Cash clubs, enjoy 2 spades. But I still have 2 clubs to lose at the end. Could I? No. I briefly thought, well, what if I, instead of roughing the last spade, what if I pitched a heart? East would have to win the spade, and then he'd have to lead a club. Wouldn't that be great? But no, he can just lead a heart. East's shape appears to be, what, 4 spades, 1 diamond, it's at least 4 clubs. Yeah, so I mean, presumably has enough hearts to... Wasn't dealt a singleton heart, anyway. Yeah. So this is a dead end. Right, we can do this if we want. But it just isn't going to work. Okay, just kill me. Fred, what was I supposed to do? If you cash 2 trumps, you might be sad. Yes, I was. Okay, so lead... What? I was considering leading a club to the 10. Why would it leading the jack be better? An entry to the south hand. Ah. To finish drawing trumps if they tap you again in hearts? But isn't the king of spades already a safe entry? I guess the point is you can afford to ruff 2 hearts, as long as you can draw a trump after that. So you need the king of spades as 1 entry. And then you want a club as another entry. Like this. So we win this, take our second ruff. And now, assuming diamonds aren't 4-0, we can cross back to the 10 of clubs, finish drawing trump, and enjoy Dummy's 3 black suit tricks. Somehow I convinced myself that I couldn't possibly afford to ruff a second heart. Even though obviously with trump 3-1 that would be fine. Yeah. I think, I don't know. Would I have come up with the answer if I had realized I could ruff a heart? Maybe. But not realizing I could do that, it was completely impossible. Anyway, we're in 6 hearts, West overcalled spades. Definitely can't duck this, because it could easily go another spade, which East ruffs. So we have to win here. And then... we have a spade loser. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere. If hearts are 4-0, I don't think the contract can be made. Well, that's not true. Of course it can. If you can get away with ruffing 2 diamonds. Ruffing 3 things in hand seems a lot harder than just ruffing 2 diamonds in dummy. So let's see. Okay, hearts are 4-0. Well, no, wait. Just ruffing in dummy is not good enough. So where is my spade loser going? I have a certain heart loser. I have to not lose a spade. The 2 obvious things that could happen would be Maybe you could somehow arrange a club spade squeeze against West, which doesn't seem likely, but maybe. Or we could... Actually, could we even elope with all the low hearts? I don't think so. There's not enough stuff in dummy to ruff. Like, we can ruff 2 clubs with the 3 and the 4. I guess that's enough. Put the 5 of hearts under the queen. Ruff with the 6 and 7 and 3 and 4. Okay. How do we time that? What do we need East to follow suit to, and what do we not mind if he ruffs? We do need East to follow suit to 2 diamonds. Probably all 4. Right? Because I need to be able to ruff with the 7 and 6 and still lead the queen at some point. Or win the queen while playing hearts. So we need to have at least 4 diamonds. We know he has 4 hearts. In clubs, we certainly need him to follow suit twice. Do we need 3, or could we make do with just 2? As long as we've roughed the diamonds first, maybe we could make do. Maybe... Did I make a mistake by playing the Ace of Hearts? Was I supposed to start with diamond ruffs immediately? I don't think so. So, Ace King of Diamonds, diamond ruff. But then how do I get back to my hand for the last diamond ruff if I can't use the king on that? I can play Ace King of Clubs club ruff, but then if East had only 2 clubs, he can pitch his 4th diamond if his shape was like 2, 4... Well, wait. Can he? What universe is that going to happen in? If he has 4 hearts and 2 spades is the most problematic. If I give him just 1 spade, the hand gets easier. So let's assume he has 2. So he's got 2, 4, which means 7 minor suit tricks. Cards. We play Ace King of Diamonds. Ruff a diamond. He's now down to 4 minor suit cards. Ace King of Clubs. Lead a club. If he's out of clubs, it means he has a bunch of diamonds and can't usefully pitch one. So... yeah, I think that works, actually. So let's play Ace King of Diamonds, Ruff a diamond, Ace King of Clubs. Okay. I was imagining if East ruffs here, we can over ruff, and we'll still be fine. Right? Hang on, how am I... Am I not falling short here? What happened? I thought this was somehow working, but it does not seem to be. Oh, I guess it is. Because now I can just play a heart to the queen, and East has to ruff his partner's spade winner. And we get our heart at the end. Okay. So, what was actually hard about this deal? I thought there was some timing issue with, like, the order you have to play the minor suits, but, like, there actually isn't. Yeah, I mean, you have to play the diamonds first, but that seems obvious. Like, that seems like the natural approach. Oh, yeah, I was kind of thinking that if East ruffed at some point, I would over-ruff, but that doesn't make sense. I should pitch my spade. There might have been some situation in my line where that could have happened and been correct, but fortunately it didn't come up. Okay, 1 spade, double 2 spades. We have 10, 17 opposite 7 is 24, so West has most of the cards, but by no means all of them. In fact, there's just room for East to have like an ace, isn't there? Yeah. We have 5 spades and 4 diamonds that we can easily achieve. So not 4, 3 diamonds. We can set up a club as well. That would be 9 tricks. We need 1 more. Actually, yeah, wait, what? That seems horrible. What? Well, if West actually has all the aces, we're fine, I think. And if East has the ace of hearts, of course it's easy. You just lead up to the king of hearts. But what if East has a minor suit ace? Well, I mean, in that case, we're dead, right? Because at some point, we're going to have to play a minor suit. East will win and put a heart through. And there's no way East has 2 aces, which means West has the ace of hearts. And we'll go down. Yeah, okay. So we have to assume West has all the aces then. At which point, I think the contract is actually not too difficult. We can strip squeeze him in hearts and clubs, forcing him to lead a heart away from the king, basically. I think. Anyway, I don't think there's any harm in playing trumps. Great, that's taken care of. And then diamonds. Well, maybe. Yes. We're probably at some point going to want to lead a low club towards the queen, forcing West to duck. And then we can use the king of clubs to throw him in to lead a heart. Well, can we even do that? Because for the delayed duck kind of squeeze to work, you typically need to actually hold a winner in the other suit. Like the ace of hearts, not the king. Or like ace-queen, for example. To squeeze out a lead into the queen. Because say we run all the hearts and diamonds, so spades and diamonds. And at some point we also play a club to the queen. And that holds. Everyone at that point will be down to 3 cards. What 3 has West kept? If he keeps 2 hearts... Yeah, this does work. If he keeps 2 hearts, we can lead a club, the king. And he'll just have hearts in hand to play ace in another, and we'll win the king. If he keeps 2 clubs, then we again... no. That doesn't work. Because then we don't have a threat in clubs. He'll have the ace of hearts and 2 club winners. So maybe the point is not to play clubs at all, yet. Because that requires him to keep more cards than it does me. So say we run just the spades and diamonds. Now everyone's down to 4 cards. Which 4 does West have? Well, it seems like if he keeps 2 of each suit, we're in trouble, right? Because when we lead the king, he can just win it and exit a club. And East will have a small club, but big enough to beat the 4. I don't think West is likely to have 6 clubs here. So... Huh. What? So this is... What if we led the king of clubs at some point? That does force West to win the ace. Because if he ducks, we can just lead up to the queen and get 2 club tricks that way. But then... I don't really have any threats. West will just win the club and continue clubs. And like, great, I got 1 club trick. That club and dummy isn't threatening anybody. So that's a way to force them to win a trick, but it doesn't help me. There's no way West has a singleton ace of clubs either. I don't know. I don't think there's anything you can do here but run diamonds. West will win the ace early and then exit another diamond because he doesn't want to lead anything but diamonds. Low club to the queen seems like it's supposed to be the answer somehow, but I don't get it. In the 3-card ending, West can keep the ace of hearts and 2 club winners. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, let's play diamonds, I guess. The obvious will happen. Okay, diamonds were 3-3. Congratulations. And now, like, we're at this ending and nothing works. I mean, we're not, I have a bunch of spades before the ending I was talking about approaches, but... West had 2 spades and 3 diamonds, so probably 4-4 in hearts and clubs. Which means East also is 4-4 in hearts and clubs. So they're both guarding both threat suits, unsurprisingly. Well, they're both guarding the spots in both threat suits. Only West is guarding the kings. I don't know. I don't think anything's happening here. Was I supposed to do something other than, like, strip squeeze West? I haven't even really done anything at this point. I've drawn Trump. Okay, congratulations. I played 3 diamonds. I think that's harmless. How could it be wrong? And then, like, here we are. I have 4 side suit tricks and 4 tricks in the relevant suits. 4 cards in the relevant suits. Club to the queen, West has to duck. But that's not useful. If I run 4 other tricks... pitching 2 hearts from dummy, let's say. West can come down to 2 cards in each suit. And East can have, like, 4 clubs, for example. So dummy's spots are not a threat. I don't know. I don't get it, Fred. It appears South's extra winner in diamonds is useless. Knock out the ace. West wins and returns. You win in hand. Oh. I see. Yes. Of course. The thing is, right, we can lead a club and West has to duck. I got that far. But I didn't see how to end play him because the clubs weren't a threat anymore. But the point is, now I can pitch a club and exit clubs. And we actually... I was thinking too much about squeezes and about actually running the spades. But if I preserve the spades while making that play, then we can actually eliminate the clubs so that they're not a safe suit for West to return. We have to hang on to the diamond and not yet pitch anything from dummy, so that we can pitch a club after. If we pitch a club immediately, leading a club to the queen is no threat. And if we pitch a heart immediately, leading a club to the queen is also no threat because he can just duck. But if we don't pitch anything, we can lead a club to the queen and then pitch a club and then end play west. Well, 6 hearts and 3 cashers in hand is nice to have, but I seem to have very few sources of additional tricks, right? It looks like a spade ruff will be necessary, yes? The diamonds are tempting, calling out somehow. So why can't I just win this and play spades? The issue is that the defense is going to ruff a club? And so I should cash the king of clubs right away? If I do this, I'll be in trouble if the clubs are 5-1. Which they could be. But if instead I draw trumps, I go down anytime trumps are 3-1 or worse. Well, no, because if the spades are 3-3, I'm still making it, I guess. Whereas my proposal of king of clubs now can go down even when hearts and spades are both breaking well. So, I think we should... no. I was thinking I could duck a spade here. Because one of the dangers of attacking spades right away with ace and a spade is, maybe spades are 5-1 or something. And they can pitch their last club when you lose a spade. But of course, in that case, ducking is even worse, because now we're not winning any spade tricks. Honestly, at the table, I'm just playing both black honors and hoping for the best here, because it seems like it's pretty likely to work. It's not like East has shown 5 clubs. West Jack doesn't have to be a singleton, but it's Bridgemaster, so... Oh, it isn't. Okay. Easy hand? Question mark? Yeah, this is unbeatable now, right? Huh. I don't know. I just thought, what are you supposed to do if clubs are singleton? Is there some line? I guess there isn't. You just have to hope that isn't the case. Well, good to know that what I'm doing at the table is good enough to solve a Bridgemaster expert level problem. What's the deal, Fred? Yes, I agree you can't play ace and a spade. You could duck a spade, I think, although maybe you could get punished. I mean, you could get punished if spades are 5-1, I guess. Yes, so you should cash the club first. Yeah. Okay. I guess I just saw through instantly all the problems with this hand and came up with the right solution without knowing why. But then I did know why. I just thought there was going to be some other trick to the hand. And there wasn't. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.